Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise. And if you've been around for a bit, you may know this video because I've done this video every year since 2020. So in 2020, it was a rough year. There's a little hair on my camera. Okay. It was a rough year, right? Worldwide pandemic. So much happened. And I wanted to look at it in somewhat of a positive way. So I made a page in my planner that I called 20 Good Things About 2020. And I did the same thing in 2021 and 2022. So now we are at 2023. So it is my fourth annual 20 blank good things about 20 blank. And I really encourage you to make a page like this in your planner. If you're having trouble remembering what happened this year, if you're someone who takes photos, my recommendation is to go through your camera roll, look at the last year, look back at your planner. If you're watching this, you're likely a planner person. See what was good about this year that you want to remember. Now, I'm going to struggle a little bit with this today because in the past, I've used these hexagons from Mojo Jojo plans from Black Shapes. However, there's not a lot left. So what I also did was I made myself online one of these pages and I put it on sticker paper, on just a piece of filler paper, because I feel like when you put it on sticker paper, it just makes it a little bit thicker. But as I was brainstorming stickers to include here, because we're going to add stickers, I was feeling like these all may be a little bit close together. So I don't know that I have enough hexagons completely to do this. I have, I think, like 18 full hexagon stickers, maybe 17, and the rest would kind of be on the side. So what I'm sort of wondering, I feel like we should use wax paper for this. Now, I wanted to do this on camera because I wanted to share with you like my process so that you could see it. But if I start to figure out that it's just not working, I'll stop the video and then start again once I've figured out exactly how this is going to go. So, oh, it's not going to work. I already realized that. I was originally thinking I would use these portions, but I'm not going to have space to write in those portions. Okay. Forget that. See, sometimes the thought process, I think, probably helps. Now, I do have these larger hexagon stickers, but these are too big. Even if I did this as a 2-page spread, I'd really only be able to fit 8 in here, maybe 9. And then that's not even going to be enough for 2. I would need 3 pages. So then I was looking at smaller hexagons, and I think these are too small. So I think I just have to go back to my original plan of this. I did look through a ton of other stickers and sticker books, and what I found was that I couldn't find the right size hexagon and the right number in any one sticker book. I'm going to do one more double check because I just thought of an idea, but I think that the best method for me, for this anyway, is this page that I designed. Now, that said, you don't have to use hexagons for this. It's not a rule. On years with awkward numbers like 23, I find hexagons to be the easiest, but like next year's 24, I will probably do quarter boxes, 4 across, 8 down, and call it a day. So this is not like you have to use hexagons because I did. That's just what I prefer to do. We're going to name it at the end. I'm going to do like 23 good things. I'm also realizing that I probably could have drawn one here, but that would have been an extra. It's not that easy. I also have these too. It's not that easy to figure out this number. So I will say that. But we are just going to start. So I have the journaling sticker book from Happy Planner. I also have a list to the side of all of the things that I'm going to include. And I am putting these in no order. I'm going to put them where they make sense, like just kind of randomly throughout. So some of them, I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want these to go. Do I want them inside? Do I want them overlapping? Maybe we can put them inside. Okay, and then we are going to color these in and add a little bit of oomph to it. But for now, I'm just gonna start with my list over here. And actually, I didn't want to do 2 planes. I wanted to do 1. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place. I wanted to do 1 plane, and maybe it's 3 planes. I don't know. Okay. This one's going to go here, and we are going to start with trip to Rhode Island. In October, I went to Rhode Island to visit some friends that I grew up with. So we've got 1 down. Feels like there's going to be a lot here. Now, the next one, this one we can, it doesn't even all have to be like at the bottom corner. So this one is going to be, we're going to do a little bit of fun lettering. 100. And I'm also going to add a plus sign here. Books. Read. Because at the time of filming this, I've read 100, but there's still, at the time of filming this, 2 weeks left in the year. So I'd like to read more. Okay. Oh, this is looking cute. Okay, now let's see. We've got a music icon. Put this over here. Actually, I'm going to put it at the top because I'm going to put a number next to it. 2 Bruce Springsteen concerts. I saw him twice in concert this year, and I had never seen him before. And the first time was a huge bucket list item, and it was a pure gift to be able to see him a second time. All right, let's see if there's anything else over here that I want to include. I don't think so. I think that set of icons we are set with. All right, let's grab a little exercise icon, put it over here, and we're gonna write bought a Peloton. That was in February. And then I can check that off my list. I'm not showing the list because I want to talk about it as I'm doing it and not just have you read and then shut off the video. So we have movies, we have gifts. I don't think any of those are going to be, you know what? I have another idea. This one, because this is kind of like a place icon. So it works here, but I'm also going to put it here. And we're going to write Jojo and Garrett, Jojo's Pretty Paper Shop, and her husband Garrett. They visited and came to see my house. And we went out to eat. Okay, so that's going to go there as well. Now, I think we may be finished with this book. Let's see. Oh, no, we're not finished. We are not finished. Okay, we're going to take a money icon and maybe put it here. And I'm going to write reached revenue goal. I had a revenue goal for the year for Plan with Elise, and I reached it. I passed it. So thank you for all of your support, because when you support me by watching my videos and subscribing to my channel and engaging and purchasing from my Etsy shop and being a patron and using my links, affiliate links, to purchase, it's a huge part of it. You are helping me with all of these things. So I truly, truly appreciate all of your support, and I absolutely couldn't have done it without that support. So we have the weather icons. I'm gonna use a sun icon, I think, and we're gonna put this over here. Joined the town pool, which was one of my favorite things about the summer of 2023, and I can't wait for the summer of 2024. All right, let's see if there's anything else here that I want to include. We may be finished with this book. I was gonna grab a star icon actually. So one of these I'm just gonna be really vague about because not everything is shareable, which is always a little bit strange to say on here, but it's just kind of one of those things. You know what, we're gonna put it down here. It's gonna be a little one because of the vagueness. I'm gonna call it New Opportunity. Okay, so I can move this to the side because I think we're finished. I also have to be mindful now of the smaller one and what I can put in there. So now I have journaling doodles, and we're gonna see what's going to make sense over here. So let's bring in some washi tape. This is cute. I don't know that I ever noticed these were here. This one's gonna go right down there, and we're going to write Chicago. Can we fit planner conference here? Maybe. Planner conference. Come on. Okay, we can fit it. Chicago Planner Conference. And then should I maybe just use washi for all three? Because I did 3 conferences. Why did I put another plane here? I was going to put a plane for, yeah, we can do it this way. Okay, let's put this back down. I was going to do a plane for trip to Austin. And that was for the Round Rock conference. Trip to Austin, Texas. All right. And then I had another washi for Go Wild. Washington, DC. All right, so now we have the trips, and I'm just gonna check those off. All right, I feel like I started at a weird spot in the sticker book. I don't want to miss anything. So let's see. We've got flowers. We have pens. I don't know that this is gonna be relevant to anything. I mean, there's also different book ones that I could have used over there. This one I'm going to do for some hearts because it's cute, and I'm gonna call this one Family Visits, because as of now I only have one relative who hasn't seen my house, and I have a really big family. My family showed up after I bought a house this year, and I'm so beyond grateful for them celebrating this with me. And so that's something that I definitely want to remember within a very short period of time. Most of my relatives had come to see the house, and that's definitely exciting. Did I miss a house icon? I probably did miss one because of course we have to include that as well. So I'm looking for an icon. You know what? We're gonna use maybe this. This feels big. This is too big. let's see. Looking for something. I like this music one. Maybe we'll use that. You can put that even like down over here. It's a little big, but we're gonna write Moulin Rouge on Broadway that I went to see with my friend Betsy and with Christopher of Plan Your Truth. So that was definitely, I haven't been to a Broadway show in probably since like 2018. So that was really cool. I wanted to do another book actually, but I feel like this book is kind of big, but why not? This year I collaborated with Reese's Book Club. If you don't follow them on Instagram, you can sign up for their newsletter and get some free printables that I created for them, which has been really, really cool. And we're going to write ×2 because I created 2 printables for them. So that was a really awesome moment. It's like, well, I assume Reese Witherspoon looks at the account and maybe she saw my name, and I just thought that was really neat. All right. Looking to see what else. I'm looking at some of these bucket list stickers because some of them might have some, like, look at this. Have a garage sale. I'm not having a garage sale, but became a homeowner. That's a big one. So sometimes if you're looking for stickers to make a page like this, you want to think outside of the box a little bit and look at things like bucket lists. We're going to put this here. Oh, that one makes me happy. Became a homeowner. Let's do that in cursive. I also want to say, this is not meant to be like a bragging of all the good things that happened to me this year. There were really hard days all throughout the year. And this is a matter of perspective and being able to recognize that even when times are tough, sometimes there are still good things that we want to remember. So this is a page for me. I mean, all of my planner pages are pages for me, but I just didn't want it to all of a sudden come across like I was being, I don't know, braggy. All right. Things that I'm looking for. So I feel like I need, oh, paw, there we go. We're actually going to do 2 paw prints because one of the paw prints is that my brother got a dog. So let's write welcomed Pearl to our family. And then we need another paw print because we're going to write dog sat Abby. Abby is my best friend's dog, and I dog sat her for a week in February and also last year, and I'm actually going to be doing it again in February. So it's always a joy to have her with me because she is my favorite dog. Don't tell Pearl, but Abby's, well, she's one of my favorite dogs. So there's that. But that's definitely, I need to decide what I'm going to put over here. Let's make sure. Oh, you know what's a big one that I'm missing? I put it down. I wrote it down, but I didn't have it here. So those are some big icons. Oh, we also have the planner icons, which are great. I'm looking for something for the Kell family visit. The Kell of a Plan family came to Jersey. and I'm looking for something for that. I really like this one. I just think it might be a little bit too big. The only problem about this one is like it's 2 planner babes, but we're missing Matthew and Amelia and the baby that was in Heather's belly when they came to visit. Yeah, that's going to be too big here. So we can't do that. Let's try something else. Actually, while I'm looking at these, I want to look at some of the things that the girls are holding. What can we do for the Kel visit? We could do a birthday one because they came, I mean, they were here during my birthday. We did the gender reveal on my birthday. This just feels really big. I think that this sticker book had gift stickers. Yeah, this has gift stickers. So do we do this? I think we'll do that one. And let's write, I didn't write that down yet, right? I did family visits, but I didn't, and I did JoJo and Garrett. Okay, so let's do Kel, family, visit. It looks a little sloppy. It's okay, I'll fix it. All right, we have the Kel's visit. So now I'm looking over here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more on my list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more here. So we are making progress. Okay, now one of the things that I'm trying to figure out what icon I want to use. Oh, you know what? We'll use this one. This will go kind of right here in the middle. Okay, I'm going to write launched higher Patreon. Oops. Tier. When I launched my Patreon in September of 2021, October, I think, of 2021, I launched without like a top level tier that would include custom spreads and one-on-one calls and all of that, because I wanted to see how much time everything else would take me before I overcommitted. And then after about almost 2 years, in August of this year, I decided to open up a select number of spots for that tier, and it's sold out each month. If someone cancels, the slot gets filled. So that's been really wonderful, and I'm so grateful for that, and I'm glad I took that leap. Okay, we have 4 more. One of them is staircase renovation. Because renovating my staircase in my home was a huge project, and I love it, and I'm so glad I did it, and it's something that I want to remember for this year. So trying to think, you know what I should have grabbed was like the home sticker book. Maybe that's something, because I'm looking at the other things that I have in here, and I don't actually have any stickers for the remaining ones. So I think that I need to pause and take a look at what else I have. All right, I pulled out a couple different things. One of the things I pulled out is actually my Proud Sticker Designs book of budget icons, because I was like, well, wait, this will actually be helpful because a lot of the things happen to be budget. So let's maybe put this over here in the middle. You can do it in the middle. And let's write, are we filming? We are filming. Stair renovation. So if you were not following along when this all happened, I have 3 staircases in my house, 19 stairs, and they were all carpeted when I moved in. And we ripped up all the carpeting. Well, I hired someone to rip up all the carpeting, and we rebuilt all the staircases. Again, hired someone to rebuild all the staircases, and then painted the stairs, painted the risers, stained the stairs, painted all the spindles, and it's just a huge transformation. Okay, over here I used a nail polish icon from Planner Kate. I'm going to write 2 spa days. I had a spa day with my mom and a spa day with my mom and my sister-in-law, and spa days are not things I normally do. So remembering that those are in my planner as well, or remembering that those are from this year as well. Okay, we have 2 more to go. There is a Patreon sticker here, so I could have used that, but I'm going to stick with that one for now. And then I'm going to take, this book is falling apart a little bit because of the way I grabbed it. Let's look at it on here. So, oh, there's also paw stickers. Okay, this is for my ant fund, and I'm going to use the sticker because I'm trying to decide which of these I want to use it for. Okay, I think I want to use it for the other one, but we're going to actually go over a little bit so I have more room to write over here. And I'm going to write, this is going to sound strange, more babies. Now, there is one baby being born. Well, we've got Heather's having another baby, and then there's other people in my life who are not having babies this year, but are having babies next year. And so I don't know, I wanted to remember that as part of this year. Okay, now we have one more, and this one might sound silly, but you know what? This is my list, and I am going to stick with what's on my list. But let me find the icon I want to use first. By the way, these are circles, the ones from Proud Sticker Designs, because the idea is that you put the circle in over here. You can use code Elise20 to save on your order. I'll make sure it's linked below. So I want to look for, I know I saw it when I was going through here. We're going to find it. It's not there. We've got a TV, a gift, a heart. I want a palm tree next year. Let's make sure that next year I put a palm tree. Okay, this is technically hair cutting, but we're going to make it representative of hair coloring because this year in October, I went back to brunette. So I've had a highlighted hair for the last 2 years. And this year I went back to my natural dark hair. And the reason that it's something I want to remember is because while making the decision to do it was easy, I actually really struggled for probably about 2 weeks after I did it because sometimes, how do I explain this? The last time I saw myself with dark hair was when I was going through a breakup. And every time I looked in the mirror after I colored my hair again, I felt, I saw that girl. And it was hard to separate who I am now versus who I was then. And so now I'm at the point where I look and I see me. I see current 2023 Elise. And it was something that took a little bit of getting used to. So that's why I wanted to put it there. It was, yeah. All right. So 23. Let's see. Good things about. Let's write. Good. You know what? I don't want to use this pen. I want to use a bolder one because I already used that pen there and I feel like it's not going to pop as much. Good. Let's do things. In. I think this time I'm actually just going to write 2023 because I want it to be bigger. 2023. Okay. We've got 23 good things in 2023 and they make me happy. So I'm just going to grab a couple of different color highlighters here. I'm not really doing these with any like rhyme or reason besides wanting some pops of color. So I have purple, red, orange. I don't really have an orange. Maybe we'll take like a red. And okay, we can do red for Peloton because that's their color. And it just definitely, I mean, it definitely adds to it. So we've got a red. Let's do maybe a red over here, but just the heart, not the whole thing. And we can do a red right over there. Then let's grab yellow. So this part we're just kind of coloring in, of course, because it'll make a big pop once there's some color in here, and it just kind of adds to what the page looks like. Let's do, gotta do Kel Family Visit in yellow because I can't have anything about Heather in my planner and it not be yellow, of course. Go Wild Washington, D.C. is going to get purple. And then we can do purple over here for Trip to Rhode Island. We can do, let's do purple for Pearl. And then let's grab some blues. We can do blue for Bruce. We can do a blue for Austin. And maybe even for the stair reno. I could have also probably drawn stairs. Like this didn't have to be that difficult. We're gonna do just a little bit of color here in the hair for the more babies. Let's do here and like here, just to kind of add that and maybe a little bit on the edge as like a shadow. And then we can also do that over here for the book. Kind of just border it. I may as well color the whole thing in. Sometimes I can't decide, but I also, certain things I just don't want to like I don't want to say pay attention to, but give so much decision making. Like the goal here is just to add some color. Okay, Became a Homeowner is going to get green. I know that that's not the color of a house, but it's cute like that. And then we can even do green over here for Abby. Feel like we're missing a color. Let's bring in this like periwinkle. Oh, you know what? Let's do revenue goal with green also, because that was a big one. I guess green is the one where this is more representative money-wise. Okay, I want to talk about this page that I created on my computer with the hexagons. Even though it made perfect sense when it was on my computer, when I was printing it out, there were problems with the cut marks, and I ended up having to cut off a bit over here. Yeah, a bit over here. I had a feeling that somebody would probably ask if I'm offering this in my Etsy shop. And my answer is, I hope so. So if you're watching this video, and you're not watching it as a Patreon exclusive, but not exclusive, early access, but you're watching it when it launches on YouTube, take a look at the description box. And if the printable is in there, that means I was able to figure it out. If the printable is not in there, I was not able to figure it out, and unfortunately just couldn't make it work by the time the video was scheduled to go up. So I would like to, but I also have to be mindful of like my abilities, because the hexagons just kind of became problematic when I was printing it. So again, I don't want to say this is now available in my Etsy shop, because it's not when I'm filming it, and I don't 100% know if it will be, but I'm hoping it will be. So a little bit confusing, but that's kind of my answer in terms of that. So if you run into the same situation where you are out of shapes, you don't know what to use, this might be available. It's so vague. Okay, I think that's a wrap. I really hope, I want to color in here. I hope that you enjoyed this video and taking a little bit of a trip down memory lane with me. I think most of these things have been discussed here on YouTube, probably not the revenue goal and this new opportunity, but other than that, everything was sort of, you were there for it and followed along. So it's been a wonderful year. I can't wait to see what comes next year. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of your support. And we need to color this in over here. I missed that one. And I think that is a wrap. So I'm gonna get this colored in. We are all set, and I will see you next time.